I didn't always realize this, but there is a battle over my prayer life. A silent war that doesn't always come with alarms or warnings. Sometimes it comes in the form of exhaustion. Other times it's distraction. And more often than not, it's simply procrastination. I used to think I was just tired, just busy, just not in the mood. But now I know better. These weren't just random feelings, they were weapons. And the enemy knew exactly what he was doing. The devil doesn't always attack with chaos or crisis. Sometimes his most dangerous weapon is making sure I stay prayerless. Because when I don't pray, I am exposed. When I don't pray, I fight battles in my own strength. When I don't pray, I slowly drift farther from God, farther from clarity, farther from the power I actually have in Christ. And that's exactly what the enemy wants. He wants me weak, discouraged, vulnerable. He wants me disconnected from the very thing that gives me strength. And he knows if he keep me from praying, he can keep me from walking in power. I didn't know that every moment I delayed prayer, every time I excused myself from spending time with God, I was leaving a door open. A door that lets in confusion, fear, doubts. And I wonder why I felt strained, why my mind felt heavy, why my spirit felt distant from God. But now I understand. Prayerlessness is an invitation. It is an open door that gives the enemy access. And it doesn't need much. A little distraction, a little delay, a little weariness, and that's all it takes to weaken me. And the weaker I get, the harder it becomes to even want to pray. Until one day I wake up and realize I don't pray at all. But here's what I've learned. Prayer isn't just a habit, it's my lifeline. It's not something I do when I have time. It's not something I do because I don't have time to fight battles on my own. Jesus prayed, and he prayed often, not because he lacked power, but because he knew that staying connected to the Father was the source of his power. If Jesus needed prayer, how much more do I? Now I pray because I understand that prayer isn't about feelings, it's about warfare. It's about closing every door the enemy is looking to enter. It's about standing in my authority. It's about refusing to be a weak, distracted, vulnerable believer. So now, I don't wait to feel like praying. I pray even when I don't feel like it. I pray when I'm tired. I pray when I don't have the words. I pray when my mind tells me to wait until later. Because I now know better. Waiting is a trap. Delaying is an attack. And the enemy will not steal my prayer life. So I'm choosing to fight back by God's grace. I'm choosing to pray. Not perfectly, not always eloquently, but consistently. Because the moment I stop praying, I start losing, and I refuse to lose.